Hello, StarCraft fans! This is Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. This is a game between Guru and Patience on Cactus Valley, the Ladder Edition. In the bottom left side of the map, we have the blue Zerg player. It is Guru. And in the top right side of the map, we have the red Protoss player. It is Patience. So Guru versus Patience from the IEM Katowice 2017 group stages. That happened a while ago now, but still some really good games from that tournament. Again, if you haven't heard me encourage you to watch live tournaments, do it. Do it. Go to teamliquid.com, search for pro tournaments for StarCraft 2. They will have lists for you, places you can watch. There are live casters who like to cast those games. I'd love to join them one day, but for now that is not me, but that's okay. That's okay. Go support StarCraft. The more people that watch on Twitch during those things, the better off the whole community will be, the better off the sport will be, the better off StarCraft 2 will be. Pool first here. Out of Guru, really has something planned here, I think, for Patience, but double gateway opening out of Patience. He might be ready for this. He might have played against Guru before, recognizes he's a little aggressive. There is a hatchery coming in for Guru. He's not one-basing it, but it's hard to just straight up one-base in Legacy of the Void in the current patch, just because you have so many workers at the start that you're going to get saturated with minerals. Your bank's going to fill up unless you have two hatcheries in order to spawn enough larvae to spend it. So getting a second hatch does not mean this is not going to be a super aggressive play out of Guru, but very well could be. So 3 drones on top of that extractor immediately. The pool is done. Good luck, have fun, says Patience. Expansion Nexus on the way from Patience. Going to go for this double gateway adept play, most likely. Out of Patience, adepts are still pretty good. I did cast this on April 21st, so any patches to do with adepts, there have been some discussions about lowering their HP, but nothing has happened as of yet. So just keep that in mind as you are watching this. It is double adept out of Patience. Moving on in here, going to try to get across the map. Guru has 4 lings moving out. He's probably hoping to get some damage done here, but 2 adepts versus 4 lings. The lings just don't stand a chance. They don't stand the tiniest and smallest bits of a chance against this. So the adepts are actually not being chrono boost out. The second chrono boost is not available because the second nexus is not done yet, but still one adept with some good micro. Oh, look at him timing it, switching back and forth with that chrono boost to get him out at the same time. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. See, the adepts even want to worry about these lings. They do. They want to worry about the Zerglings very, very much. Canceling the psionic transfer, trying to catch him. There we go. One's dead. Another one is dead. It just takes 2 shots from an adept to kill a Zergling. They're very squishy, but they're even pretty fast, even if they're slow, but not as fast as psionic transfer. And the next ling dies. So decent scout, but did actually wait until the lings were dead to throw it on his Twilight Council. Did Patience here, and Guru's he's droning up. He's making 5 drones at once. It's up to 27 to 23 harvesters out of Guru. That early attack really did nothing but keep the adepts at home for Patience, which can be nice, actually. Dealing with adepts on this side of the map far away is better than dealing with them at your natural base. I'm sure Guru has some experience with that. He's going for a 3rd base now at the traditional 3rd base location. Actually, you know what? On Cactus Valley, I'm not sure if there is a traditional 3rd base location. You can keep going north above your natural from the bottom left, or kind of go to the right and down a little bit, down this ramp in here. It's about the same distance, I would say. You have to go down a ramp either way, and it's a weird place to take a 3rd. Not my favorite. As it turns out, Evolution Chamber on the way from Guru. Is he planning some Overlord drop action here? Got some Overlords kind of moving that way. He has a lot of lings, though, actually. He's got 14 lings, but how many adepts are coming? 5 adepts. 5 adepts are coming. They're finishing that transfer. The ling's going to try to kill as many of them as they can. Surrounding 2 is good. Picking off 2 of them. Trying to pick off more wounded ones. They get a 3rd. Can they get a 4th? Good. Focusing there by Guru. Getting 4 adepts. Okay, just kidding. 3. How is that 3? 3 adepts, 2 remaining. 2 is not as good as 5, as it turns out, for Patience. So he's going to be patient. Ha-ha! And hold on to this center zone like a watchtower for the time being. Speed Overlord scouting stuff out. Does see the Twilight Council with the resonating glaives on the way. I mean, he doesn't know that's what that is, but I mean, it's the number of adepts. That's what it really should be, right? So Patience going for a mass adept play here. Will Guru be ready for that is the question of the day. 3rd Nexus coming in for Patience. Drop Lord is here for Guru. The ling's going to try to knock down this front door, if at all possible. Oh, surround on the adepts. Oh, trapping 2 of the adepts in the surround. Oh, getting circled is bad news. Bad news bears. Ling's picking off the probe that built this 3rd Nexus, just being really annoying. And picking up, loading up 8 of them into this fast Drop Lord and dropping on down here into the main base. of Patience. 1, 2. I think that probe saw that. I think the probe saw that. Adepts are warping in here to the main base, and Lings trying to get a surround on them. Nope, 3 Adepts here, too much. The Lings don't get as much damage done as they wanted to. As it turns out, now they're a little bit trapped back into the Overlord and retreat. Just like a Terran drop. Just like a Terran drop. Baneling Nest on the way from Guru. Is he going to try to Baneling bust this guy up at 3 bases? Patience does have 3 bases on the way. And he's got 4 Adepts, but it's not a lot of Adepts. This is more. This is a whole page of Zerglings against... Oh, no, he finished the transfer. The Adepts are in so much trouble. Again, this is how you deal with Adepts. If you're a Zerg player, Speedlings and Queens if you need to defend. I mean, at this point, Guru's been lucky in that the Adepts have not gotten anywhere near his bases. I think the farthest they've gone is maybe a couple feet away from the centers on like a watchtower. Lings up here against Adepts. Good positioning by the Adepts. Backs to the wall. Force fields are up as well, but the sentry gets picked off. You got Stalkers, you got Sentries, you got Adepts. This might... I mean, this is doing super well for Guru at this point. He's killed 10 Adepts and 4 Sentries in exchange for 50 Lings. That's probably a fair trade. I mean, Lings, again, these could be drones, but Guru is at 47 to 47 Harvesters. He's not getting hurt at all in worker count necessarily, but keeping that Adept count down is going to help him immensely into this mid-game. Got a Hydralisk Den, does Guru, working on +2 melee attack. Ah, yes, he did have the +1 melee attack for most of that, which is just really useful. Again, going Roaches against Adepts, they're too slow. They're too slow. They don't do enough damage, and it's just, it's harsh. It's a harsh reality. Lings are better. Zerglings are better, especially with the +1 attack. Stalker's taking care of the Lings that are here inside the main base pretty well. Ooh, that Stalker might get picked off by Lings. It's trying to run, but nope. Speedlings are too fast. And getting some more shots down on this Adept before they die. Lings here inside the natural base of Patience. Not looking good. Some Adepts trying to deal with these dudes as well, and doing fairly well. 4 probes have been killed to this point, and 6 overall. But, I mean, it's been a little moderate harassment here and there. Guru has just not allowed Patience to do much of anything. And when it comes to getting a big army out, coming out and harassing him, he has been the harasser in this game, which is not easy to do. 4th base on the way from Guru to the north of that natural, taking a 5th base at the bottom as well. He's feeling supremely confident. I don't know if that's necessarily warranted, is what it is. Oh, Ling's getting into the natural base again. How do they keep getting in there and in the 3rd base and dropping inside the main base? This is just absolutely driving Patience crazy. He's losing his Patience. Ling's running into the main base, a main natural mineral line of Patience. Stuff tries to warp in, but getting killed before they can finish warping in. More Adepts getting in there, though, following it up. Probes just getting picked off here and there and everywhere. A Warp Prism by Patience is here, but Hydras and Queens are already out for Guru now. Immortals in production for Patience. I don't know that you want Immortal against a Hydra Ling composition here. It doesn't do extra damage against anything that Guru's going to have. Oh, Warp Prism, get out. There's so many Hydras here. Run and focus down. Adepts are left without a ride home, and they just get absolutely destroyed. Adepts good against Hydras. Adepts good against Hydras, but with the Ling support, I really think that Guru is doing a fantastic job here. With the Ling Hydra composition against Adept, Immortal, Sentry. I don't know, Banelings here as well. Not a huge fan of Banelings, but when there are this many Adepts and Sentries on the ground, I feel better. I feel better about it. Overlord trying to poop creep here in the middle of the map in a bit of a staging area, but just gets destroyed by all the Sentries. Banelings morphing at the wrong place, but Lings waltzing into the 3rd base while the army's out of position. More probes are going to die here. The Lings do have that +2 attack. Hydras are here as well. No upgrades on them, but still very scary at this stage of the game. Some Hydras get trapped by a couple good force fields out of Patience, and they do get murdered there. Banelings waltzing into the natural middle base. They don't have speed, so Patience... Oh, no, don't go back. Okay, they almost went back into those. Terrible stuff. More Lings inside the 3rd base of Patience. 12 probes killed. It's 57 to 47, and we do have a bit... there was a bit of an attack here at the 4th base of Guru, but he shut that down fairly handily. As we can tell, it's 135 to 118 total supply. 3rd base not looking healthy for Patience. Natural base not looking super healthy for Patience either. Have a lot of Sentries and Adepts here, though. Force fields could win this thing for Patience. Ooh, Warp Prism overextends a little bit. Force fields catching a Hydra as it overextends a little bit. The Banelings haven't really been super involved here. They keep morphing in the middle of the map, and Patience keeps finding them and killing them before they can actually turn into anything. More Banelings on the way. Baneling speed is done. Muscular Augments on the way for Guru as well. And where's the army headed for Patience? Does he know about this 5th base? I don't think he does. He does not know about the 5th base down below. He knows about the 4th. He's attacked that one already. Here he comes. He's got sentries. He's got adepts. He's got the resonating glaives and the +1 attack for his ground units. But there are so many lings and banelings and hydras. Force fields. Oh, there's a lot of sentry, though. This is 17 sentries. You know what? This might work for Patience. I am not putting all my eggs in the Guru basket at this point. He's played really well to this point, though. But force fields can be the turning point in this match for sure. Trying to spread out is Guru. Force fields coming up. There we go. Trapping some hydras, getting rid of some banelings before they can really do any damage whatsoever, but preventing Patience from really marching forward at all as well. Yeah, getting right on top of these sentries with some lings. The force fields marching a bunch, or marking a bunch of them out. Some more hydras getting trapped, some more lings getting trapped here, and suddenly Patience is up 151 to 144 total supply. Now up to 151 to 144 supply. He keeps this lead. This dance is really intense right now. APM is over 400 for Patience, over 250 for a Guru. Lings and hydras trying to find an angle in which to attack her, but this number of sentries is absolutely insane. This is basically Immortal Sentry with some adepts, and it's working extremely well for the Protoss player. More adepts warping in here. Any more upgrades on the way? Nope, Patience not worrying about it at all. Trying to go for it here is Guru. Lings, hydras, getting some good solid hits there with some banelings. About time, but only a few hydras remaining. Adepts and immortals on top of them, getting rid of those hydras like they were never even there. And suddenly Guru's in a ton of trouble. He's making 4 hydralisks. He's making 14 lings, but I think that's it. I think that's it. 12 kills on that immortal. Just looking great. The sentries, hugely important to Patience in that final battle. Some queens here, some lings here, some hydras here. Not enough. Not even bothering with force fields is Patience at this point. Everything gone. 102 to 122 total supply. Guru's up 67 to 54 harvesters. But this army, incredibly powerful for Patience. And that's the good game out of Guru. Good game out of Guru. Making it happen. Making it happen with force fields. I wish there was a way to track how many force fields he had landed, because he had 17 sentries at the end of the game. Lost 17 sentries and had 12 at the end of the game. So, I mean, he just ridiculous numbers of sentries there. 44 adepts he lost as well. But look at this. 294 lings died, 30 hydralisks, and 22 banelings. Banelings, not good. Not good, you guys. If there are this many sentries, if there are archons, if there are a lot of immortals, these are many reasons why banelings are not good. And again, until the sentry count got high, I felt like the baneling was a good choice, but then Patience just kept warping him in, kept bringing him in, and the force field placements were just godlike. As you saw on that final battle here, baneling rolls in from the top right side, force fielded here, shunted to the right, force fielded again, shunted around to the right again, and then trapped into a position where the sentries picked it off. Just beautiful micro, beautiful placement by Patience, getting that win. And Guru with the early aggression, right, really did some good damage. I don't think it was enough damage, though. He ended up killing 25 probes, but even that turned out to be negligible. I mean, Patience was allowed to get a 3rd base pretty early. He was able to replant his probes and replace them using Chrono Boost, and in the end, it just didn't really make all that much of a difference. Force fields, man, ruined Guru's day. Resources lost, 15,700 for the Zerg player compared to about 10,000 for Patience. Really nothing too major there for the Protoss player either. Just incredible efficiency, and he gets the win. All right, so that's going to be it from me. This has been Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. Go ahead and hit that like button. Hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, and Patreon, all at /Falcon Paladin. Excuse me, and until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.